Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-hosts, Mr. Brody, and the birthday girl, Miss Mags. Miss Mags turns 6 today, here on February 9th of 2018. Red Sox will attempt to reach 500 today against the Milwaukee Brewers. Gaylord Preey will be making his fourth start since we acquired him. He's got a record of 2-1 with an ERA of just 1.40. Has nearly a strikeout in an inning. So he's pitched very well so far. So he'll be taking on Moose Haas and the Milwaukee Brewers. So that is the matchup today. So the Red Sox are climbing out of the basement and slowly getting better. We had won 5 in a row before facing Nolan Ryan in yesterday's game. Again, and he shut us out on a one-hitter. The only hit coming from one of our new acquisitions, La Grande Orange, Rusty Staub. So that was unfortunate. However, Gaylord Preey will try to start another Red Sox winning streak here. So, the lineup for the hometown Milwaukee Brewers. Let's move this over a little bit so we can see everything. There we go. Oh, the camera over there. Will be Jim Wolford, the left fielder, will lead it off. He'll be followed by Cecil Cooper, the ex-Red Sox. So Jim Wolford, Cecil Cooper will bat second and play first. Batting third is going to be the second baseman, Don Money. Batting cleanup, just fresh off the disabled list. Looks like he's going to get a start, though. Sixto Lezcano. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Sal Bando. Von Joshua is the DH, bats seventh. Bat sixth, sorry. Batting seventh is Charlie Moore. Behind the plate. Batting eighth, Steve Bry, the center fielder. And Robin Yount is actually out with an injury. And I think there's another prominent Milwaukee Brewer that's out also. That's why Steve Bryce is starting. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he is starting anyway. Oh, here we go. And Ed Romero is getting a start at shortstop in place of Robin Yount, who's on the DL. Batting ninth. So that's your lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Red Sox are hosting them here at Fenway Park. So Perry comes in ready to pitch here. Carlton takes the hill. Carlton Fisk behind the plate. The defense behind Perry is going to be Rice, Miller, and Carbo. Red Sox have had some injuries. The most recent one is to Fred Lynn. He'll be out for a little bit. Dwight Evans, I think, will be back a little bit sooner. We did start Freddie Lynn one day when he was day to day and he got re-injured, so that wasn't good. We accidentally started him in one of our lineups. In the infield, Toby Hara at third, Rick Burleson at short, Danny Doyle at second, and George Scott at first. And that is it. So Jim Wolford steps to the plate. He's hitting .245 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. And Gaylord Preey is .194 on the first pitch against batters. So here we go. Milwaukee has won 2 of 2 games from Boston. So Milwaukee has swept us in the 2 games that we played so far. And are we going to get a delivery? Yes, we do. And that's going to be hit to Remy. Over to Scott for out number 1. Jim Wolford is retired. So Cecil Cooper up now. Cooper comes in hitting .293 with 3 homers and 24 runs batted in. He's hitting .441 on the first pitch. So we're going to go to one pitch. Oops. There we go. Pitch by pitch mode. So, at least for the first pitch, we're going to pitch around him. And that's going to be a ground ball to Remy up over to first. So 2 quick outs in the Milwaukee first. Back to 1-pitch mode. So Don Money up now. He's hitting .200 with 6 homers and 11 runs batted in. And we'll pitch to him. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Rice is under it and makes the catch. And we just played a Stratomatic baseball game from 1978. And having played a few games of this one, I definitely like the features with the animation with the fly balls and dives and all that stuff. So it makes it a lot easier to call a game than Stratomatic does. So I'm liking this game more and more. I still like Stratomatic, but this game I'm liking more and more. Definitely a lot you can do in this game. So after 1/2, it's Milwaukee nothing, and the Red Sox coming up. So Moose Haas on the mound. Haas comes in with a record of 3-3, 6 innings pitched, 70 hits allowed, 28 earned runs allowed, 18 walks, and 44 strikeouts. So Rick Burleson will bat first against Haas. He'll be followed by Denny Doyle, the second baseman. Batting third is Legrand Orange, Rusty Staub. Batting cleanup, the left fielder Jim Rice. Carlton Fisk behind the plate bats fifth. Toby Harrah, the third baseman, bats sixth. George Scott is your first baseman, batting seventh. Bernie Carbo is the right fielder today, batting eighth. And Rick Miller in center field bats ninth. So the Red Sox with injuries of their own. Kyle Yastrzemski's still in the DL. Hopefully he'll come back within the next few days. We definitely need him back with all their other injuries. So Burleson comes in hitting .252 with a homer and 8 runs batted in. .214 on the first pitch, so he'll take one here. And that's going to be in there for ball one. So 1-0 count for Burleson. He'll take another one. And strike, 1-1. And it's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop, Romero. He's up with it over to Cooper for out number 1. Denny Doyle up now. .272 hitter on the season with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. He's hitting .273 on the first pitch, so he'll hit away. Swing away. And he's going to draw the walk on the 3-2 pitch. So the Red Sox have their first base runner, a 1-out walk to Doyle. It brings up Rusty Staub. He's hitting .287 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. Average up to .256 with 2 homers and 6 runs batted in for the Red Sox. 182 in the first pitch. We'll have him take a pitch. And they throw to first, and Doyle is back safely. And that's going to be in there for a strike for a fastball. He'll swing away now. 4 for 12 when he's behind in the count. And that's going to be a hit to center. And Preey is under it, makes the catch for out number 2. Charlie Moore's above average arm. So he's going to hold him there. So the defense behind Haas, Wolford, and Lascano are above average. Lascano a little bit more than just above average. Has very good range there. And we did not actually put the photos in. Forgot to do that for Milwaukee, but we'll get that in for the next game. Steve Preey is average range. And Wolford, actually, Lascano has the best arm with a 75. Actually, all 3 of them have above average arms. Wolford 70 and Preey with 65. It's going to be kind of hard to run on them. In the infield, it's Bando, Romero, Money, and Cooper. Cooper, the best range defensively there. Well, Cooper and Money on the right side of the infield. Left side of the infield is a little bit weaker, just average. So that is it there. That's the defense behind Haas. So Jim Rice up now with an RBI opportunity. Well, not quite yet, as the runner's still in first. But he comes in hitting .321 with 8 homers and 26 runs batted in. .333 hitter on the first pitch. He's going to swing away here. 0-2 count. And that one's hit a long way. This one is gone. As Jim Rice upper deck shots it. Here, well, technically not upper deck. That's over the Green Monster if this were Fenway. And Jim Rice with a 2-run bomb puts the Red Sox up 2-0. Rice now with 9 home runs on the season. And we're going to watch this one again. Booyah! First pitch. Sees it, and boom. So that's going to be out on Lansdowne Street. Over the Green Monster seats. No Green Monster seats back in 77. But the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead here early, as the fans like that. So it's going to bring up Carlton Fisk. Fisk comes in hitting .286 with 5 homers and 21 runs batted in. Hitting .556 on the first pitch and 5 for 9. 2-2 pitch. And that's going to be a base hit, so Fisk is on with a 2-out single. Toby Hare up now. .207 hitter with 3 homers and 13 runs batted in. Since he's joined the Red Sox, though, he's hitting .263 with a homer and 5 runs batted in, with a .440 on-base percentage. He's been a walking machine for the Red Sox. So he'll take a pitch here. And that'll be in there for a strike. Swings away, and this one's going to go into the gap. Is it going to fall? No, it stays up just long enough for Bry to get to it. But Jim Rice puts the Red Sox on top with a 2-run blast. And after one full, it's the Red Sox 2 and Milwaukee nothing. So Sixto Lezcano, just off the disabled list, comes in now. He's hitting .309 with 5 homers and 16 runs batted in, so having a good season so far for the Brewers. Wow, he's hitting .643 on the first pitch, so pitch around here. And that's going to be ball 1, 1-0. All right, heading to count, not as great, only 300. Is the pitch by Perry. And that's going to be hit down the line. Base hit. Carbo is able to get to it quickly and hold Lezcano to a single. So leadoff single for the Brewers here in the second. That'll bring up Bando. .261 hitter with 7 homers and 31 runs batted in. So Bando showing some early power here. Did hit 27 home runs for the Oakland Athletics last year. So Scott holding Lezcano on. And he's going to be off of the pitch. And Fisk gets him. So Fisk guns him down. So Fisk has thrown out 15 of 36 would-be base stealers. So the base is empty now with 1 down. So they're going to... well, 1 count on Bando. They'll pitch to him. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Lynn goes back. And, not Lynn, but Miller goes back on the track and pulls it in. So a great running catch by Rick Miller, just short of the wall. Let's take a look at that one again. He had to go a long way for that one. Nice catch. Ooh, that might have been up against the wall there. A great running catch by Rick Miller. For out number 2. So that'll bring up Vaughn Joshua. .295 hit with 2 homers and 28 runs batted in. We'll pitch around him. He's only got an eye of 30.
Strike 3.
And he strikes him out. So Perry with his first K of the day. And the Brewers are gone in the second. So after 1.5, it remains Red Sox 2 and Brewers nothing. So the Red Sox will send up Scott, Carbo, and Miller, bottom third of the order in the second inning against Haas. Scott will take a pitch here. And that'll be ball 1 on the check swing. And Scott's going to draw the walk. So leadoff walk for the Boomer. Bernard Carbo up now, hitting 179 with a homer and 6 runs batted in. And we'll have him swing away. And he's going to strike out. So Haas with his first K of the day. Gets Carbo. Rick Miller up now and just made a great running catch up against the wall. Miller hitless in 5 at-bats so far. We'll have him take one here. And it's going to be away for a ball. And that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Over second for one, back to first. And Miller is able to beat the return throw, so they just get the lead runner. So ground fielder's choice by Miller. So 2 down now. Miller's somewhat of a set threat to steal. Top of the order coming. I think we're going to try to steal here. So he's unable to get a jump here. Burleson takes a strike, 0-1. And he's going to fly out to left. And Wolford's there to make the catch. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the second. And it remains Boston 2 and Milwaukee nothing after 2. Perry out there for his 3rd inning of work. He'll face the bottom third and more Brian Romero. Moore comes in hitting .302 with 3 homers and 20 runs batted in. Drew Blitt second. Doyle up with it over to Scott for out number 1. Steve Bry up now. Bry hitting just 194 with 3 homers and 14 runs batted in. And that's going to be hit up the middle for a hit, base hit. So 1 out single for Bry. Scott will hold him on. Definitely not a threat to steal. So Romero up now. Romero hitting just 109 with 3 runs batted in. Throw to first just in case. In case the bunt is on.
Strike 3.
And he strikes him out on the outside pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 2 outs now. And we have Jim Wolford. Wolford 0 for 1 today. It's going to be hit back to Perry. Off the mound over to Scott. And that'll do it. So nothing doing for Milwaukee in the 3rd. And we'll go to the home half of the 3rd with the Red Sox with a 2-0 lead. So Denny Doyle comes to the plate. I believe he walked his first... No, sacrifice. He bunted his first time up. Did he bunt? No, he didn't bunt. I can't remember. I think he might have... Yeah, I think he might have bunted, though. We'll take a pitch here. Outside for ball 1. Just kind of curious here. What did he do? I don't know what he did. Oh, he walked. That would make sense. Alright, so 1-0. We'll take another one here. And that's going to be inside. 2-0 count now on Doyle. 345 hit her ahead in the count. 2-0. We're going to swing away here. And that's going to be a ground ball to Romero for out number 1. Legrand Orange up now, 0 for 1. He'll take one. And it'll be in there for a strike outside corner. And Legrand Orange with his first hit of the day. 1 out single. He'll be held on by Cooper. Definitely not going anywhere. So Jim Rice, who hit a 2-run bomb his first time up, will come to the plate. Chance for another one here. And it's a quick run. Oh, they throw it to first, and it gets away. Gets away from Cooper. Staub will go to second. So I'm not sure who that arrow is on. Looks like it was going to be on Haas. So Staub now in scoring position with one down. And Rice will draw the walk. Looks like they pitched around him. Very careful with him. Third walk given up by Haas now. So Carlton Fisk up now. Fisk 1 for 1 today. And he's going to walk on 4 pitches. So Moore is going to go out and top to Haas. Try to settle him down. Pitching coach comes out. Everyone goes back to the dugout. Their positions. Moore flashes a sign. So the base is loaded now for Toby Harrah. And we'll take a pitch here. And that's going to be outside for ball 1. Change up. We'll take another one here. And strike 1 called, so 1-1 count. And it's got a 3-2 pitch. That's going to fall in there. 2 runs are going to come in. So Haas with a 2-run single. As Rice and Staub will score. And it's now a 4-0 Red Sox lead. So Harrah now with his 6th and 7th RBIs as a member of the Red Sox. So he's been very productive. Average up to 275 now in a Red Sox uniform. So it brings up Scott. He'll take one here. Looks like there might be some action in the Milwaukee bullpen. As Haas is up to 63 pitches and we're only in the 3rd. Have not even finished the 3rd yet. So 2-2 count. And Scott will strike out. Swinging. So 2 down now for Bernie Carbo. Carbo, I believe, struck out his first time up. We'll take one here. And it's going to be in there for a strike. And he strikes out. So Carbo strikes out for the 2nd time. But the Red Sox get 2. On the 2-run single by, bases loaded single by Toby Harrah. So Perry with a little bit more of a comfortable lead now, 4-0. Cooper up to the plate now. Cooper's 0 for 1 on the day. Two-two pitch. Hit on the ground. Perry up with it. Over to first. And Cooper is retired. Don Money. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Rice comes in, makes the catch. So 2 up and 2 down. For 6 still Liscano. Get a base hit his first time up. And a pop-up. Scott racing in. And makes a great running catch right near the Red Sox dugout. So Milwaukee goes 1-2-3 in the 4th. And Perry cruising along once again. So the Red Sox will send up the number 9 hitter Miller, followed by Burleson and Doyle. Miller 0 for 1 so far today. And he will take a pitch here. And it's going to be inside. So ball 1. And this one's going to be hit a long way. Going back, and looks like the wind killed that one. Push that one back, and Miller is retired on a deep fly out to left. So Burleson, in search of his first hit, comes to the plate. He'll take one here. And it's in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch. And a great diving catch by Wolford. Definitely saved extra bases on that one. So Burleson is robbed. And that'll bring up Danny Doyle. Takes one here. Quick strike on him. It's hit down the line. Cooper up with it over to first. And nothing doing for the Red Sox in the fourth, so they hold on to their 4-0 lead as we head to the fifth. Salbando 0 for 1. Perry up to 80 pitches, so his pitch count's been pretty high. So he's yet to walk a batter, but his pitch count is already up to 80. He's only allowed 2 hits, so I'm not sure exactly what that's going on there. So see if he can have a quick inning here. So that's a ground ball to Burleson on the 3-1 count. So he's getting some high pitch counts here. Each batter has been pretty high. So Von Joshua steps to the box. We'll pitch around him a little bit. First pitch swinging. Hits out to center. And Miller makes a catch up against the wall. It looked like it might have been off the wall, but looks like he caught it. Almost a trap there, but umpire says it's a catch. So 2 down now for Charlie Moore. One-two pitch. And gets him. So 3rd K of the day for Perry. So that'll be it for him. Actually, I think I might have looked at the wrong thing there. Maybe his pitch count. Maybe I was looking at his stamina. That might have been it. We'll find out next inning. So it'll be Staub, Rice, and Fisk up against Haas in for his 5th inning of work. Swing away. 3-1 count. And he draws the walk. So Staub reaches. Haas has now issued 5 walks on the day. And we'll have Rice swing away here. Walked his last time up, and he'll walk again. So Haas being very careful with Rice. 6 walks now in the game. Red Sox have the first 2 runners on for Carlton Fisk. 1 for 1. I believe he also has a walk. And this could be 2 ground balls. Short over to second for 1, back to first. And they turn the 6-4-3 double play as Staub moves to 3rd. So Toby Harrow will come up now. He's 1 for 2, had an RBI, a 2-run single with his last time up to give the Red Sox a 4-0 lead. So, ball 1-0. We'll take another pitch. Count evens at 1. And he strikes him out. The Red Sox do not score. And it remains 4-0 Boston. Yeah, I was looking at his stamina rating there. So that is his pitch count is actually fine just at 62 pitches. I was wondering, well, because he only hadn't walked anybody yet, why his pitch count would be so high. And he didn't have a lot of strikeouts. So this makes more sense. 62 pitches now through 5. That makes a lot more sense. So Perry having another dominant outing will face the Brewers here in the 6th. Will face the bottom of the order, Bry, Romero, and then Wolford. And that's going to be hit just past Scott. Cannot get to it. Carbo throws it back in quickly, and Bry is on with his 2nd hit of the day. Scott holding him on. Brings up Romero. Romero 0 for 1. Little nubber. Oh, and looks like Perry's unable to handle that one. And Hara comes in and is able to throw a Bry. So a good play by Hara to get the runner at first. Not sure exactly why they were bunting there, down by 4, but they were. So Jim Welford with an RBI opportunity here. Hitless on the day. And this is going to be hit to right. Carbo goes back and makes the catch as Preey tags and goes to third. Now with 2 down. So Wolford gave that one a ride, but Carbo able to make the catch. Cecil Cooper up now. This is going to be hit to the left. Rice looks like he has this one sized up. Goes back a little bit and makes the catch. So nothing doing for Milwaukee in the 6th. So nothing but goose eggs for the Brewers. As we're through 5.5 with Gaylord Preey pitching another gem. So the Red Sox will have Scott, Carbo, and Miller up against Haas still in there. Haas up to 100 pitches. As there is action in the Milwaukee bullpen, so I'm not sure how much longer he'll last. Haas has walked 6 batters so far today. Strike on Scott. And make that 7 batters. And he's still in there. Carbo 0 for 2 with a walk. And takes a pitch for a strike. 1-1 count. And that's going to stay up there, it looks like. Hangs up there just long enough for Lascano to get there. So 1 down now. Rick Miller hit it out to the warning track last time. Let's 0-1 pitch. Cooper takes himself to the bag as Scott moves up to second. So Rick Burleson up now, 0 for 3. Takes one here. 1-0 count. 2-0 count, and that will do it on the ground out. So after 6 full, it's Boston 4 and Milwaukee nothing. Preey out there for a 7th inning of work. Very economical, just 69 pitches through 6 innings. Money leads it off. Search of his first hit of the day. And he won't get it now as Preey strikes out his 4th batter of the game. Sixto Lascano. 1 for 2. And he'll walk on 4 pitches. So Preey issues his first walk of the day. Scott will hold them on. Brings up Sal Bando, 0 for 2. Fly ball to right. Carbo comes in. Makes the catch. So 2 outs now for Vaughn Joshua. 0 for today too. 0 for 2. And Preey issues his 2nd walk of this inning. So some stirring in the Red Sox pen. Charlie Moore 0 for 2. Ground ball to Scott. Flips it over to Preey covering, and that'll do it. So the 2 walks do not hurt. And 7th inning stretch time here in Boston. Take me out to the ball game. Doyle leads it off. Doyle 0 for 2 so far today. And Haas back out there. And Doyle will rip a single to right. Doyle gets his first hit of the day. Cooper will hold him on. Staub up now. Staub has 1 hit today. And missed with a fastball. Ball 1. And it's going to be possible 2. Looks like they turned 2 on that one. 4-6-3 double play. The base is empty for Rice. Rice hit a 2-run home run back in the first inning and also walked twice. So he'll take a pitch here. They've been very careful. Haas has been very careful since the home run. 0-1. That's in there for a strike, though. And this time he strikes him out. So after 7 full, the Red Sox still with a 4-run lead. Perry back out there for inning number 8. He's definitely been a workhorse. Pitch count getting a little high now, up to 95. This could be his last inning. Preey will lead it off. Preey 2 for 2 on the day. He's got 2 out of the 3 Milwaukee hits. Hits it to center. Miller comes in and makes a great diving catch. Unbelievable. So Miller flashing the leather once again. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 8th. Brings up Romero. Officially 0 for 1.
Strike 3.
Strikes him out. So Perry now with his 5th K of the day. And Wolford will come to the plate, 0 for 3. Fights off an inside pitch. Carbo's there. And makes the catch. So the Brewers go in order in the 8th. So nothing but goose eggs for the Brewers. Perry pitching magnificently. Looks like he's going to come out for the 9th, though, as there's no indication from the Red Sox dugout that he's done. As he goes and sits down on the bench. Manager has not come up to him yet, so it looks like he's going to be called on to pitch the 9th. Red Sox bullpen will be at the ready just in case. So Fisk leads it off here in the Red Sox 8th after they sing Sweet Caroline here at Fenway. Fisk 1 for 2 comes to the plate. Average now up to 289. Haas still out there, unbelievably. With a pitch count of up to 123 pitches. That's ripped down the line. That's a fair ball. And Fisk is going to try for 2. It's cut off, thankfully, or else that could have been much closer if it wasn't cut off. But Fisk is in there with a double, a leadoff double. So here with another RBI opportunity. Already has 2 on the day. And they're going to potentially walk him to bring up the boomer, George Scott. So Scott would love to get an RBI today. Average down to 244, and that's going to be a double play probably, and it is. So he gets into the double play. Fisk goes to 3rd. Carbo up now. Carbo looking for his first hit of the day.
Strike 3.
And won't get it as he strikes out again. I believe that's the 3rd time he struck out today. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the 8th. So Milwaukee with their last chance here. And it looks like Perry is going to be called upon to close it out here. We are going to get Gossage going. Oh, Gossage is very unhappy. What's that? He hasn't had much of a chance here to pitch. So we're going to have him start warming up. That's not good. We got to keep Gossage happy here. So maybe he just hasn't had the opportunity, but we'll warm him up here. We'll get him some work. So Rich Gossage warming up now. So it'll be Cooper, Money, and Lascano up for the Milwaukee Brewers, down by 4. Cooper hitless on the day. And that's going to be hit to Carbo and right. That's going to fall in. That's going to go in for a double. He's going to try for 3, and he'll be in there with the leadoff triple. So leadoff triple for the Brewers. And we're going to go. Zimmer's going to come out to visit Perry. And he's not ready yet. Okay. Trying to buy some time for Gossage. Don Money up to the plate now. Don Money also looking for his first hit of the day. Red Sox willing to trade an out for a run, and he gets him. So Perry strikes out his 6th batter of the game. So the tying run is on. No, it's not on deck yet. So we're going to let him. He is ready, so we're going to go one more batter here. So Lezcano, 1 for 2. Hits at the center. Miller comes in. Has a beat on it, and that'll get home the run. So no shutout for Perry today. Sal Bando. Hitless on the day also. Milwaukee down to the last out here. Pops it up behind the plate. Fisk has it, and that'll do it. As Perry pitches a complete game, allowing just 1 run on 4 hits. So another fine outing by Gaylord Preey. Gets his 3rd victory in a Red Sox uniform. Now 3-1. ERA falls to 1.30 now, allowing just the 1 run. Overall ERA 2.06. So Perry goes the distance. Complete game, 4-hitter. 1 run, 2 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Great performance. Moose Haas gets the loss. Pitches. I didn't even see Volkers come in. His record falls to 3-4. 7 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 4 runs, all of them earned. 8 walks, unbelievable. 5 strikeouts. Pitch count up to 130. Home run to Jim Rice, a 2-run shot to get the scoring started for the Red Sox. For the Red Sox lineup, let's go through that. Rick Burleson's 0 for 4. Doyle 1 for 3 with a run scored. Staub 1 for 3 with a run scored. Doyle also walked 2. Jim Rice walked twice. He was 1 for 2 with a 2-run bomb. Also scored another run. Colin Fisk 2 for 3. Toby Harrah had a 2-run single back in the 3rd. So Harrah and Rice respond, knocking in all 4 of the Red Sox runs. George Scott was 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Carbo 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Had a rough day at the plate. Rick Miller 0 for 3, but did have a couple of great catches out there. Definitely stopping some Milwaukee rallies out there. For the Milwaukee Brewers lineup, Jim Wolford was 0 for 4. Cecil Cooper 1 for 4 with a run scored. Money 0 for 4. Lezcano 1 for 2 with an RBI and a walk. Bando was 0 for 4. Von Joshua 0 for 2 with a walk. Charlie Moore 0 for 3 with a just 0 for 3. Steve Bry was 2 for 3. Had 2 of the 4 Milwaukee hits. And Romero at shortstop was 0 for 2. So that is it. So Perry throws a 4-hitter en route to a 4-1 Red Sox win. So the Red Sox record is now 500 at 17-17. So Perry pitched a gem to lead Boston to a 4-1 victory over the Milwaukee Brewers. Red Sox bumped their record to 17-17 with this latest triumph. Perry was in the zone all game. Yes, he was. He frustrated Milwaukee hitters, giving the Red Sox 9 innings of quality work. Perry threw 118 pitches, allowing 4 hits and 6 strikeouts. We put it together today, and it came out with a win, Perry said in a post-game remarks. That's the main thing, and yes, it is. So that is the end of the game there. So we will save it just a minute. So all right, let's look at the standings here. So with the win, the Red Sox are 17-17. Let's actually finish the games today. Oh, we have a personal message here, so let's see what this is. Bob Montgomery, we offered a contract to him. We did check the free agent list, but we decided to keep Montgomery and give him like $64,000 or whatever it was. Very happy with the offer. I'm ready to sign. You'll have the paperwork in your hands today. I look forward to doing my best for Boston. We've got to keep Monty, even if he isn't the best. Just got to have Montgomery. All right. So let's go back to here. Where were we? Oh yeah, we wanted to check the. Let's go to the MLB here. Yeah, let's just go here. So all right, so with the win, we're 17-17. So now Milwaukee drops a little further behind. So we're a game ahead of Detroit now, and just a game and a half behind Cleveland, and 3.5 out of first. So Yankees and Baltimore tied for first. So our next, we have another game with Milwaukee. Let's check that out. We'll just check this really quick. So it's going to be Louis Tiant on the hill against Bill Travers. We'll probably do that one off camera. And we have a game coming up with the Yankees and Ron Guidry, who's a perfect, I think, like 9-0 or something. I know he's got a perfect record so far with like a 0.33 or something like that ERA. So yeah, we're definitely gonna we'll play that one on camera. So all right, so there's the next game against the Milwaukee Brewers. Good pitching matchup there. So Perry, 1.30 earned run average as a member of the Red Sox. So definitely a great acquisition was Perry. That was definitely, we definitely needed that. Toby Harrah moving up in the stolen bases, tied with 3 already. So he's boosted our running game a bit. So, all right, so thank you for joining me. And we're actually first in bullpen ERA, which is awesome. And moving up the ranks here, tied for third with home runs. And let's see here, out for 2 weeks DL, so Yastrzemski unknown. So I'm not sure exactly how to handle that. Maybe, Al, if you know how to handle that unknown, there's anything we can do for that, or should we just leave it alone? So let us know if you're watching this. So thank you for joining me, Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, my co-host Mr. Brody and Miss Mags. Miss Mags, the birthday girl today. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.